All right, good evening. Welcome everybody to another installment of BrickWall Reviews. And as always, my running gag with this camera will never stop. But you probably didn't see all of it. But I just had an epic fight with my camera. As always. Hold up. Okay. Had to turn up my sound. All right. So tonight is the last night of Mando Fridays. I know I'm gonna miss it too, guys. What else am I gonna review every week as it comes on TV and be surprised and share my surprises with you guys? I don't know. I'll figure something out. But anyway, in the meantime, don't forget to like our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you guys for always tuning in and watching. You guys are amazing and awesome. This Mandalorian ride has been a long one. But before I get to that, I also want to remind you guys, Sam did her BrickWall anime review on Tuesday with the Tower of God. I know there's a lot of Tower of God fans out there, so you guys might want to check that one out. She gave a pretty good review on that. And this coming week, we'll be doing another great review. Can't tell you what it is yet, but it's going to feed into our BrickWall Christmas special. Yes, our BrickWall Christmas special is this week. Well, not this week. Next week coming up. So we'll have our regular review on Tuesday, and then Friday we'll be doing our review of Soul, Disney Pixar Soul, for our Christmas special. I can tell you that much. And there might be a little Wonder Woman review in there somewhere too. Who knows? You know, I know it's coming to HBO Max this week too. You know, this week is a Christmas Day. Is going to be real gracious towards us. But anyway, I think I got all that out the way. Star Wars fans, Mandalorian fans, I'm in the Christmas spirit today. Check it out. Just had to show off my shirt. I got this for the Christmas season because, you know, this is like the last review. I was doing the Mandalorian for the year because the season's over and it's Christmas time. So joy to the galaxy. Cute little baby Grogu. Boom. Got you. All right. So let's really get to the bread and butter of this episode. The season finale. Season 2 finale of The Mandalorian. It's so hard to talk about. This has been a very, very strange day for me. I woke up this morning, got notified about the season finale today. Was like, oh, come on, dog. I ain't even watch it yet. Come on, give me a chance. I have not watched it yet. I'm going to watch it before I do my review, as I do every Friday. Then I go on the internet. Horrible mistake. That's what I try not to do. I went on there, saw people talking about The Mandalorian, went right off. Then, which is why I say in the title of this video, I say I'm going to try to be as spoiler-free as possible. I am going to try not to spoil the big surprise because I had a light spoiler, inadvertently ran into a light spoiler. This always happens to me. Always happens to me with some of the best stuff. I always run into a spoiler that I did not mean to run into. I ran into it this time. Did it take away from the surprise of the episode? No. But the kick would have been a little harder had I not saw what I saw. So this episode pretty much kind of, in a way, picks up from where last week's episode left off, where we had Mando officially going on his quest to hunt down and rescue the kid from Moff Gideon. So this episode is pretty action-packed. They had Boba Fett boarding the ship with that clone doctor that was in season 1. Remember that doctor that was in season 1 that was talking about we had to get the child from that dude, like the child, that guy, the doctor guy, yeah. So anyway, boom, they go ahead, they rescue the doctor, they find out information, they go and they team back up with Sabine? No, it's not Sabine. Hold up. Look, guys, y'all already know this. I'm bad with names. So they team back up with Bo-Katan and Casca Reeves. Remember, we met them earlier this season. For our Clone Wars fans, we already know who they are, right? So, and again, I'm reading this just for names, guys. Don't judge me, all right? So they team back up. There's a little exchange between Boba Fett and Bo-Katan that I thought was really crazy and interesting. The action pieces, like I said, the action pieces, once they actually get onto the ship where Moff Gideon is and they raid the ship. Okay, so let me back on up. So part of the plan here and part of how they got Bo-Katan on board is because Bo-Katan wants that Darksaber that Moff Gideon has, okay? So if Bo-Katan can get that, it's always a quid pro quo thing. I just learned that word, not like learned it, but I just kind of got accustomed to hearing it over the past 4 years. But it's kind of an exchange thing. That's a common theme through Mandalorian. Like, if you do something for me, I'll do something for you, or I'll do this for you under the circumstances that you do this for me. So that's pretty much what this is. So Bo-Katan's like, I want that Darksaber, and I want Moff Gideon to myself, and I just want him to surrender to me. So, of course, that's the deal. They go on there. We have the Dark Troopers, who we find out are droids, actual droids, which if you didn't know that, now you do. Man, I mean, I'm trying to talk about this because to talk about everything else surrounding it, of course, the ship breakout part was awesome. The fighting, the action was awesome. Mando versus the Dark Trooper, that was a good fight. I mean, I thought that Dark Trooper was going to keep beating his, like, it was crazy. I thought he was going to, like, beat his head off, like, pause. I thought he was going to knock his head off. Like, I was like, oh, man, this is a crazy fight here. So, Mando, of course, he gets to the kid. I'm going to focus on Mando's story real quick right now. So, Mando, he gets to the kid, Grogu. So, when he gets to Grogu, Moff Gideon is standing right there with the Darksaber holding over his head, like, listen, I'll do it. Don't you tempt me. I'll do it. This is nice, isn't it? I cut him like butter. Mando's like, listen, I don't give a damn about that lightsaber, or Darksaber, rather. I don't give a damn about that Darksaber. I don't give a damn about what you got going on with Bo-Katan. I can give a damn less about that. I just want the kid. So that leads into a very interesting exchange between Mando and Moff Gideon, which then in turn turns into Moff Gideon pretty much trying to fight Mando, which was a really good fight. Really good fight. Probably one of my top fights of the season. I really enjoyed this little duel they had going on. So after they fought, of course, Mando defeats him, takes him to Bo-Katan, and that's not what I'm going to spoil for you. Because, of course, like we know, Bo-Katan wants that Darksaber. Darksaber is the key to ruling Mandalore, to getting Mandalore back. They need that Darksaber. Without it, they cannot do what they need to do, which is take back Mandalore. So Mando has the Darksaber. Bo-Katan wants the Darksaber. Why doesn't she just take it? You should watch and find out. It's a very interesting part of the lore there, why she doesn't take it. And so that's not really something that's resolved either. I will say that much. It's not resolved. I don't think it really gets resolved in this episode. And I don't know if that's something they're going to try to resolve next season, or if that's something they're just going to leave to, well, let's just say she took it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's very interesting. It's very interesting to learn more about the Mandalorian culture in this episode. You learn a little bit more. You get a little more tight glimpse in there. Going on the Bo-Katan story, I already mentioned she was trying to get, she just wants Moff Gideon that Darksaber. And I mentioned the exchange between Boba Fett and Bo-Katan's partner, Casca Reeves, right? So they kind of go into a little bit of Boba Fett's backstory. Of course, we all know Boba Fett's armor is from his dad. And, of course, Boba Fett, his DNA was used to create the clone army. So there's a little jab at him being a clone thrown in there. But, okay. For those of you who may have tuned into the Disney Investors meeting or saw my reaction to the Disney Investor meeting, you guys already know that there is a Boba Fett series in the works, right? And even if you didn't tune in, if you kind of pay attention to entertainment news like I do or things like that, you're interested in this stuff, you've known that there's a Boba Fett series. You've known that was coming for some time. Something that this episode does is that it kind of gives you a little bit of a backdoor, not a backdoor pilot, but it kind of gives you that that little rundown of information about Boba Fett, which was in that exchange with Boba Fett and Casca, about him being a clone and the armor belonging to his dad and stuff like that. There's a lot of focus on Boba Fett to the point where it's like, okay, we're going to give you this information now because when we go into the show, we have some things we want to do. And a setup for that show was in the post. There is a post-credit scene. Stick around. There's a post-credit scene. It's an announcement for the Boba Fett series, yes. But there is a there, and I'm gonna be. I don't want to spoil it for you. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to use this one to spoil because there's a lot of big things. There's a few surprises in this episode, and the post-credit scene is one of those surprises that left me scratching my head. So I'm definitely gonna be talking to a friend of mine today and try to figure out what the heck is up, what just happened. But I'm not gonna spoil it here, guys. Like, if you want to know, go watch the episode. I'm not. I know I usually talk in depth about the episodes. But this one is such a big episode. I mean, there are a lot of cool things happen that I think would benefit you as a Mandalorian fan, as a Star Wars fan, as a viewer. I think will benefit you to see it for yourself. Because if I tell you, it's one thing, but if you see it for yourself, it's another thing. So I'm going to respect the non-spoiler game just for today. Why wait until the season 2 finale? Why can't you do that all season? Because, man, I'm telling you, like, for me to have what I had spoiled for me, spoiled, and then to sit there and try to convince myself that that's not really, I kind of, try to erase the spoiler from my head and then see it and then be like, oh, this is such a cool action piece, but I already know what's going on here. And it kind of takes the kick from it. Like, even when I got the reveal, I was like, oh, I knew it though. I already knew. It kind of just feels empty, which is probably why I feel a little empty right now. Because I'm just like, man, if I didn't have that spoiled, I'd probably be here hopping and jumping on my seat like, oh my gosh! But I'm not. Not to say that it wasn't a good moment. It was a great moment for this, for the story of Grogu and Mando. And in case you're wondering, yes, I will say this much. Grogu's story, in terms of the Mandalorian trying to find a Jedi, you guys will know this, trying to find a Jedi to take him in, it does get resolved. It gets resolved. It gets wrapped up very nicely. Damn, I'm really skating on thin ice right now. Woo, I'm on thin ice, guys. I'm like right there at spoiler door. But geez, how can I put this? There is a very pleasant surprise, depending on how, because I have seen mixed reactions about not those. These aren't just spoilers, but it's been mixed reactions. But yeah, no, I think it's a very interesting surprise. I think it's a very interesting moment. I think the solution that they came up to with Grogu was very. Some might say predictable. Some might say definitely worth it. I think it was worth it. I think it was more unexpected. It would have been more unexpected if I wasn't spoiled. But yeah, so as a whole, let me just talk about this episode. As a whole, I think that this was a good episode. I love the action in it. I like the dynamic of the characters that they had in there. I like the plan they had to get onto Moff Gideon's ship. I like that Moff Gideon finally got to do something. I know he did a little bit of something in the first season, but like he really got like nitty gritty this time. And I was like, woo, I like that. So I really enjoyed that. I like that. I like the resolution between Mando and Baby Yoda, aka Grogu. I like that. It was a very emotional moment. Mando does something that he doesn't. Mando does something that is only done in this show for certain moments. And all right, fuck it. I'm just gonna say it. He takes his mask off again. But it's used in an effect, and I like how they use it for if it's a dire need or if it's a highly dramatic moment, right? Because other than that, he's not taking his mask off. But there was something different about this time when he took his mask off, because he not only did he take it off, he kind of had it on the ground, and it kind of seemed like he was more assimilating to what the Mandalorians such as Bo-Katan. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he was kind of assimilating more to their belief of, hey, you can take the helmet off if you want to, bro. Get some fresh air. Let your skin, let your pores breathe. Get some nice sunshine on your skin, and then put it on when you go to fight or when you're meeting strangers. But if you're not around strangers, you can take that mask off and be comfy. I think it kind of shows that because everyone was there. So like literally at that point, everyone's either seeing the back of his head, but I mean they don't show him putting it back on. So I don't know if in the ways the angles that certain characters were standing, they might have saw his face. So that's very cool. But yeah, I mean it was a good episode though. Okay, now I'm my full, real, actual opinion, spoiler aside. I thought it was good. Did I think it stuck the landing of the season? Yes. I'm very interested to see how they're going to progress the story of The Mandalorian in season 3. Because, of course, season 3 has officially been confirmed. It is coming next year. We are getting season 3 next year. Most likely around the same time that we got this season this year. And the Boba Fett TV series is coming in December of 2021. And it's I'm very excited for that because again, that post-credit scene, man, really kind of set some things off. But again, this was a good episode. I don't think it was the best of the season, but it definitely is amongst the best. Like, I know I was very happy about the first episode. I know I was very happy about the second episode. I would put this up there with like the top. You know what I'm saying? Like the first half of the season where it was like really action-packed type thing, because this was an action-packed episode. It's just, I really don't want to give the spoilers, guys. I don't want to give the spoilers. Okay, so if you've made it this far in the video, you are either A, very satisfied with my review so far, and I thank you, or you B, have seen the episode and heard me talking about spoilers and is like, dude, talk about it. Or C, you don't care about spoilers and you're like, dude, just tell me. So right now, at about 17 minutes in, almost 18 minutes in, I am officially going to start to spoil the episode. So this is a spoiler warning. Okay, I know I said as spoiler-free as possible, but at this point, once I'm at 7, I got 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 seconds till I start spoiling. If you don't want to get spoiled, leave now, and I'm about to spoil in 1 second. Go. Luke Skywalker. Oh, shit. Wow. First and foremost, dude, I had a list of people who I thought were going to be the Jedi that came through. Luke Skywalker was like kind of low on that list. I would have expected Ezra. I would have expected them to call back to Ezra, but they called back to Luke. And not only did they bring Luke, they brought in younger Luke using the CGI stuff on the face. And not only did they do that, but they brought in R2-D2. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, so Luke is the person that trains Grogu. So I want to know that. Okay, I got all the questions about that. Does that mean Grogu was around when Kylo Ren did the genocide? Was that or when he drove Luke to do the genocide of all the little Jedis he was training? Or what was the other way? I don't remember. Nobody wants to pay attention to The Last Jedi anymore for some reason, which is like the best Star Wars movie of the sequel trilogy. Fight me on that. But yeah, it was good. I liked it. I haven't dove into anyone else's opinion about this, obviously. But I see some people have a problem with it being Luke, and I enjoy it. He got to show off at a young age. He got to show off his abilities in a way that we haven't seen. And I love that. And he was, oh man, that is Anakin's son. That is no mistake. That is Anakin's son. because only other Jedi that's doing that is only other Force wielder that's doing that is Anakin. Come on, bro. Come on. That was equivalent to the hallway scene from Rogue One. That was incredible. That was great. That was a great moment for Luke Skywalker. I'm very excited to see more Grogu's story, and if we get more Grogu in the future, which is why I want to know, like, where's the Mandalorian story going to go after this? But that is really all I'm going to say. I'm not going to talk about the post-credit scenes, though. I'm not going to talk about it. You watch for yourself, and you get your own opinion. You tell me what you think about that in the comment section down below. But anyway, that is it for my Mandalorian season 2 finale review, and of course my season 2 review. I'm out of shows to watch on a weekly basis to give you guys something. So yeah, I'll be around, just not as often. But anyway, guys, thank you for all everyone who's tuned in. Thank you for tuning in and watching these reviews, hitting the like buttons, running my views up. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. I will see you guys again next week, probably twice. Who knows? Yeah, probably definitely twice. But until then, I'm Dave. This is BrickWall Reviews. Joy to the galaxy. I don't know why I read, because it's kind of like, it looks different on camera. So, I don't know. Boom. Like my shirt, you can pick one up. I don't know where, though. I don't give away my sources. But anyway, you guys have a great night. Thank you guys for tuning in to another installment of BrickWall Reviews. If you like what you see here, make sure you guys go and check out our other videos here on the channel. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And as always, take care, stay safe, wear your mask, blase. Travel safely for the holidays. And until next time, peace.